Good morning, everyone. Today, I thought instead of talking about something that might upset people, like necromancy in the Bible, I would show you my dogs. I don't think I've ever properly introduced them. So the first one we have here, he's on top. This is Otis. Otis T dog, and that means to deuce. And he is a Cairn Yorkie mix, and we adopted him from a shelter. And as about 2.5 years ago, so we're not sure how old he is, because when we adopted him 2.5 years ago, they said he could be between 1, 2, 3, 4, between 3 and 4. So we really don't know how old he is. And he's a good boy. I mean, he does some weird things. He likes to try to get in the garbage and eat rabbit poop. And I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to talk about that. But he's very snuggly, and he loves to sleep next to my head and my back, and oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. And then, oh, we know he wants to talk now. Big Milo, look at the screen, there you go. That's Big Milo T Dog, and his middle name is Tiberius. And we adopted him in September of 11, so we've had him for 5 years, and of course they thought it was between 3 and 4. That's the standard shelter guess how old a dog is, unless they know for sure it's a puppy. And Milo is, I couldn't ask for a better dog. Don't listen to this, Otis. I couldn't ask for a better dog than Milo. He is so sweet, so gentle. He loves to sleep with me, except he's protective of me. He loves me. I am number one mom dog to him. And, you know, sometimes it's a little tough because people get a little intimidated by him because they think that he's some sort of mean dog, but he's definitely not a mean dog. He's just protecting mommy. And once you get to know him, oh, then he's your buddy. He'll sit on your lap, and, you know, he'll sit by your feet. And you sleep in my bed with me. And you give me kisses. You give me kisses? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everybody loves. And he's super smart. And he's so gentle. I could put food in my mouth, and he'll just take it out of my mouth. That makes people just kind of grossed out, but that's how gentle he is, and he's as soft as silk. I mean, people always pet him, say at the vets or wherever. Like, that is the softest dog we've ever met. And he's just silky soft, super smart. And Otis is about 12.5 pounds. Milo is holding steady for 5 years at 27.5 pounds. When we got him, he was 24 pounds. He was way underweight. He was just bones. And we plumped him up to his perfect weight, and he has held steady at that weight for all this time. He's doing great. Otis is doing great. And I don't know what I would do without my dogs. I mean, obviously I love my husband and my family and everything, but I always wanted a dog when I was growing up. And I don't know how any of you felt if you had a dog or you didn't have a dog, but I was never allowed to get a dog. Even though my mom grew up with a dog, my father grew up with a dog, and we got to see pictures of these dogs. My parents would never get us a dog. My father loved dogs. Now, he loved dogs as much as I did. But it's mostly my mom. She didn't want a dog. So I got my doggy love from my grandma's dogs. And she had a poodle, a standard poodle. And then she got a toy poodle, and they lived together, Amy and Dolly. And then, they passed on, and she got another dog who was stupid, who was I think my dad called a Pisher dog. Cocker Spaniel. He was cute, but he was stupid. He ran out of the house, got hit by a car. And then my grandma adopted, from the same place that we've adopted our dog, she adopted a really fantastic Skye Terrier named Andrew McTavish, she named him, but we called him Mac. And then she got another rescue dog, a poodle. She knows something about poodles. She named Lady. And it's funny, my father said that my grandma had the stupidest dogs on the face of the earth. And they may have been stupid. I think it's just because they weren't taught anything. You know, we try to teach Milo and Otis things, and I think all my grandma's dogs just got pampered. They used to get cottage cheese and chicken and things like that in little glass bowls, along with their kibble. You know, she put down these special treats for her little pampered dogs. But they were good, and that's where I got my doggy love from them. And so finally I convinced my husband of 5 years ago that, not my husband of 5 years ago, my husband 5 years ago, that we needed a dog. And we went and we found Milo. And the rest, as they say, is history. And when I do my videos that nobody watches, Milo and Otis are always in the room with me. I cannot keep them out of the room. They must be with me at all times. And so you may hear them, you know, around the hardwood. And we have a beanbag poof in here. Otis loves to get in there and just fall asleep. So you might hear a little shoom, shoom, shoom as he gets it all comfy. And then he goes to sleep in that. But they're always with me. If I'm in the house, they're with me. If I leave the house, they stay on the couch staring at the door, waiting for me to come home. It's really hard because I think, what if I want to go on a vacation somewhere? What are my dogs going to do without me? Because, yeah, they really do. They just sit around. I was gone, went on a short trip a few years ago, and I was gone for 3 days, 2 nights. And Milo wasn't eating. He just sat there and he cried and moaned. You thought there was something wrong with him. No, it's just he missed me so much. So we have our pact. You know, God forbid that he goes, but he'll have to go first because otherwise he'll go without me. That's my story about my dogs. And if anybody wants to tell me about their pets, I'd love to hear about it. What do you say, Otis? You say, bye-bye. Look at that face. He reminds me of the beatnik from Sesame Street when they do Mana. That's what he looks like. He just needs a funny little striped t-shirt, and he'll be the beatnik. And then Milo reminds me of, get over here, big old Milo. He's like the big hippie puppet, right? Are you the big hippie muppet? So that's all I want to talk about today. I had some ideas, but I'm feeling a little shell-shocked. I know I got to grow a thicker skin, but, you know, I was trying to do something that I really enjoyed that I thought other people would. And then even if I've hurt or offended or God knows what, 2 people, I take it personally and I think, well, what can I do better? What can I do more interesting that people won't become offended about? So I have to give it some thought. I still had some great ideas. I wanted to talk about Jerusalem. I still want to talk about the Divine Council. I still have to hit one of the main members of the Divine Council, that's Satan. And Halloween is coming up. I'll lose everybody if I do that, right? So thanks for joining me today. And maybe later, if I feel like it, I'll do a more serious video. Oh. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.